The following is a presentation of Regional Radio Sports. Whether it's AM 800 KREI, AM 1400 KJEF, J98 The Booth, MyMoInfo.com, or at MyMoInfoSports on Twitter, Regional Radio is your most comprehensive source for all area sports.
Welcome into the Fleets Equipment pregame show. We are in the historic town of St. Genevieve, Missouri's oldest town, in fact, for a contest in girls basketball between the Fredericktown Black Cats visiting tonight and, of course, the St. Genevieve Dragons, who enter this contest undefeated, 11-0 on the year. Hey, everybody, I'm Nick Lewis, going to be joined by Jacob Vincent in just a moment here, but I do want to tell you it is the Fleets Equipment pregame show, and Fleets Equipment in St. Genevieve and Leadington. It's Fleets Equipment for all your lawn, farm, and garden equipment needs. Let their family serve your family. Highway 32 in St. Genevieve and on the Outer Service Road at the Leadington exit. Online at 24/7 at fleets.com. Broadcasting, as always, from the Mineral Area College broadcast booth. Mineral Area College is your next step, and we're leading you up to the New Era Bank tip-off. It's easy to save your coins and change with New Era Bank's Roundup Savings. To see how easy it is, visit your local New Era Bank or online at newerabank.com. New Era Bank, member FDIC. Let's welcome on Jacob Vincent now. Jacob, I think, what is this, day 4 for you? Day 3, 4, one of those?
It is day 4 and the second game in those 4 days as well.
There you go. So you're getting active early here, and you're about to see one of the best teams in our area here in St. Genevieve. Like we mentioned, 11-0, ranked 10th in the state now after the new rankings came out. And, on the Fredericktown side, a team that's played a tough schedule, a team that's competed at times against some tough teams. And we'll see about, how they do tonight. But I know that Coach Davis, and we're about to hear from him in just a moment, is encouraged by, his effort of late.
Yeah, he is. They have a few seniors on the squad that have been playing pretty well. But they also have a lot of good young pieces on that team. They have a sophomore, Kendall Down, who's been phenomenal all season, averaging a double-double. And they also play 3 freshmen that we're going to see throughout this game as well. So a good mix between seniors and young players. They're 3-10 on the season, but they've played some very tough competition, and they've competed with those teams as well.
So Fredericktown visiting St. Genevieve. It's going to be a tough one tonight for the Black Cats, but Fredericktown, we saw it against South Iron in the Central Christmas Tournament. Just for example there, a team that they stayed with the whole way, only ended up losing that game by 10, so it could be in for a good one tonight. Coming up next, you're going to hear from both head coaches. We'll start with Fredericktown's Scott Davis, and then after that, it is a conversation with St. Genevieve head coach Jordana Walk-Robinson. That's next on the Fleets Equipment pregame show.
Have you ever misplaced your debit card and worried while you try to find it? Hi, Paul Hale here at New Era Bank, and our new app offers Secure Swipe. Secure Swipe allows you to turn your debit card on or off from the convenience of your cell phone. While your card is off, you have the safety of knowing that no one can access your account from your debit card. Download our new app today and get this and many other new features. Call or visit any of our locations to get more information, or visit our website at www.newerabank.com. New Era Bank, member FDIC.
Hi, this is Brad Smith at Lucas Smith Chrysler Center, your local home of the no bull deal. The word local, you've heard the phrase shop local, buy local, but do you really think exactly what that means? When you shop here at Lucas Smith, you put your trust in the hands of all of my employees who also eat, play, work, live, and shop local. Jefferson County is their home too. Why drive for miles when you can buy what's right here in your backyard? All we ask at Lucas Smith Chrysler is to give us the chance to earn your business. Please shop local, and remember, Lucas Smith Chrysler Center in Festus.
Back on the Fleets Equipment pregame show right here on the MyMo Info Sports Stream. Getting ready for some girls basketball here on a Thursday. Fredericktown visiting St. Genevieve tonight. We're now joined by the Lady Black Cats head coach Scott Davis. Well, sir, a lot of games against some really tough teams, and I got to imagine that that's made it so you're kind of hardened for the competition that St. Genevieve's going to offer tonight.
Yeah, definitely. St. Gen is one of the best teams in the area, and they've got tremendous athletes. And if you look at our schedule, we do have a tough schedule, but the key to tonight is understanding the positives throughout those games, playing those tougher teams, and to just keep trying to get better and again, come in here to St. Genevieve and do some things right tonight and compete, and that's what we've been doing.
And for you guys, and I know you told us this earlier in the week, it's kind of been a tale of one quarter being that derailing force in a game. You'll compete with the team, and then you'll have that one quarter that kind of gets you down a little bit. How hard is it to, in practice and just working through it in games to get to the point where you're playing for full 4 quarters of basketball?
It's extremely hard. For some reason this year, the second quarter has been our nemesis. A couple nights ago at Donovan, we were down 9-2. I called a timeout. We had the lead after 1. They played hard all the way through it. We're getting outscored in the second quarter, and so we tend to have our heads down in the locker room, and that's something that we really tried to talk about the last couple of days is, okay, ladies, your first quarter effort's awesome, okay? Let's extend that to where I can say your first half is awesome, and then just keep building. So we're just taking baby steps, taking it, and hopefully tonight, we'll look up at the scoreboard at halftime and say, okay, second quarter was pretty even. That's our goal, so.
Gotcha. Well, for you guys, Mallory Mathis leading the charge as far as, that senior leadership and that point guard is concerned, but you've got a lot of younger players that are going to be out there getting minutes. Tell us about some of those.
Kylie Maddox, freshman. She's got a lot of talent, a lot of skill level. She just needs to work on her quickness and a little bit on her shot selection and just overall confidence. Lindley Rakup, freshman, tremendous athlete, still trying to hone her skills in basketball, but loves to compete. Lydia Mell, freshman, you're going to see her a lot out here tonight. Again, extremely hard worker. It's just they look at Kendall, and they saw that she was out there as a freshman last year, and they're starting to understand that they can contribute. And, in our situation, we have to have them on the floor. We need them on the floor. And then Kendall Dodd, sophomore, again, I know she started some games last year for us, but she's still growing. She's still learning the game as well.
No doubt. Coach, thanks for the time, and we'll talk to you afterwards.
All right, thanks for your coverage.
Head coach Scott Davis of the Fredericktown Lady Black Cats joining us on the Fleets Equipment pregame show.
Hi, welcome to the UPS store.
Yeah, I'd like to ship this package.
Great, I can help you with that and every other ing.
Did you just say every other ing?
Printing, packing, copying, faxing, freighting, any ing your small business needs.
Shredding.
Yep.
Mailboxing.
Uh-huh.
Notarizing?
That too.
Wow, that's really some ing.
Now you're getting it.
The UPS store, every ing for small business, and of course, shipping.
Hi, this is Jim, owner of the UPS store in Festus. See us now at our new location at 650 North Creek Drive next to Tiger Express Car Wash.
In 1973, Comtree was established to meet a great need through opening a halfway house. The spark of meeting residents' needs continues to reignite in 2019. We've expanded our services to become the mental health safety net of Jefferson County while offering nationally recognized dental care and primary care. We invite you to join the Comtree family tree. Call 877-COMTREE or visit us online at comtree.org to schedule an appointment. Welcome to our family tree.
Back on the Fleets Equipment pregame show, we're joined by St. Genevieve head coach Jordana Walk-Robinson as they get ready for a contest against the Fredericktown Lady Black Cats. And coach, still undefeated and ranked 10th in the state right now, and you guys are obviously flying along after that Central Christmas tournament. No letdown after you saw South Iron for a second time, so I'm sure that was big. Just overall, how happy are you right now with your team?
I'm just really trying to enjoy every single moment that I can, and I think the girls are, but that only goes so far. You still have to come in every day and do the work at practice, and then we still got a lot of games left to play, so all those things are awesome and fabulous, but we still got to play ball.
Well, yeah, and you have, like I said, been tested of late with that South Iron contest specifically. What did you like about how your team responded, after a bit of a slow start in that one?
Yeah, we settled in. Kind of came out, I don't know if timid is the right word, but just unsure of themselves and their capability. And so once they got more comfortable and relaxed, things just kind of started to go our way. And honestly, Sydney did a great job on their offensive boards. I mean, they were one and done, and that was a big key for us in the second half. And we played actually some decent defense, which is very rare for me to say, and the girls know that. So I was pleased overall with the effort from everybody.
Maybe a little bit of high expectations on your part. But, yeah, Sydney, you bring her up. She had the little knee thing before the season. And as the season's gone on, it seems like she's gotten better and better. She's leading you in assists right now, and I know she can kind of do it all. I mean, she's your main post player, but when Macy's out, she can handle the ball. Just how special is she, and how fun is it to coach her?
Oh, yeah. I mean, I need her to play all 5 spots at different points and times, and that's kind of rare to find. So it's special. She's a special player, and she's also a hard worker, and so that helps the situation. And she has a lot of good teammates to help back her up, and she also is good at backing them up, too.
No doubt. Fredericktown coming in here today. They played a lot of tough teams, and at times have really played some of those teams close. Some South Iron specifically we saw in the Central Christmas tournament. They only lost to them by 10, so they're certainly capable of putting together a good game against a good team. What kind of problems do they present? I know that you didn't play them in that Central Christmas tournament, but maybe you got to look at them. What do they do well, and how do you hope to counter it?
Yeah, I think they play pretty good defense. They don't give up a lot of shots underneath, and they do a decent job of keeping teams off the glass. So we'll have our hands tied tonight, and we'll just try to do our game plan and go from there. But, yeah, they're, like you said, they played South Iron pretty close in the tournament, and I know they've had some close games here of late too. And so, yeah, it's going to be a good game.
Sounds good. Coach, thanks for the time. We'll see you afterwards.
Okay, thank you.
Head coach Jordana Walk-Robinson of the St. Genevieve Dragons joining us on the Fleegs Equipment pregame show.
This is Dr. Karen Melton at Hearing Care Partners. We hope you don't miss a single thing this sports season. Stop by for a free hearing screening so you'll hear every play and the person sitting right next to you. One of the best parts of the game is chatting with old friends and making new ones. We wish all our local players a safe and healthy sports season. It's Hearing Care Partners. Find us online at hearingcarepartners.com.
Whatever your educational goals are, you can achieve them at Jefferson College. With caring faculty, convenient locations, and award-winning academic programs, your future is Jefferson College's focus. To learn more, call 636-797-3000 or visit jeffco.edu for a complete list of degrees and programs. Enroll now.
For higher education, for higher expectations, Jefferson College, Jefferson College, and you.
Back on the Fleegs Equipment pregame show, just a couple moments away from your New Era Bank tip-off. Fredericktown and St. Genevieve girls basketball tonight. Let's get you those starting lineups brought to you by Presbyterian Manor, the way you want to live. For Fredericktown, a little bit of youth, but it won't start with Mallory Mathis. She's a senior point guard. Then it goes down to Lindley Raycup, a freshman. Kendall Dodd is a sophomore starter with Kaylee Slinkert, a senior. And then Evan Davis back into the lineup, a senior coming back from injury. On the side of St. Genevieve, Macy Reynolds is the star point guard, averaging 18 points a game. She's a junior, with Ella Reed, a senior, the lone senior on the roster. Megan Abishon is a junior. Meanwhile, Marissa Fleegs, a junior, and Sydney Bumgarner, a dream teamer from a year ago, also a junior. The national anthem is coming up, so we'll take a quick break and come right back for your New Era Bank tip-off right here on the MyMo Info Sports Stream.
This is Sam from the Jefferson County YMCA inviting you to join the Y. Pay no joining fee in January, saving up to $100. Whether you're looking to get healthy, make new friends, or spend more time together as a family, the Y will help you succeed. Enjoy group exercise and water fitness classes for free. Try pickleball, swim in the pool, or walk the indoor track. Take advantage of our free wellness consultations, fantastic personal training options, free child watch for household members, and so much more. Call 636-931-9622, visit gwrymca.org, or stop by the Y today.
Well, let's check in with Josh Harris now at Midwest Sports Center in Farmington, Poplar Bluff, and Festus. And Josh, I understand the selection of off-road, on-the-road, or on-the-water vehicles is really great right now.
Yeah, you know what? This time of year we try and stock up, Mark, and get ready for the riding season. But right now they've got huge rebates out, rebates up to $3,000 on select products. Stop in and see us. We have 3 great locations to serve you. If you're up north, we've got it at Festus and Farmington, now in Poplar Bluff.
You can enjoy a hot tub year-round, but nothing beats slipping into a hot tub when it's chilly out. Hi, I'm Megan Osbar, manager of Home Pools and Spas in Leadington. When you invest in a hot tub, you're investing in relaxation and therapy for your family. We can get you and your family into a new hot tub, and we can service your existing hot tub. Any brand, model, or year. Find us online at homepoolsandspas.net and on the outer road just south of the Leadington exit.
Looking for Mineral Area College spirit wear, trendy college wear, school supplies, art supplies? In the market for a new laptop computer or other electronics? Check out our expanded bookstore on Mineral Area College's Park Hills campus. Not sure what to buy? A gift card might be just the thing for the Mac student in your life. Visit Mineral Area College's bookstore today on the Park Hills campus near the Leadington Park Hills exit. It starts here. Mineral Area College.
We are back on the MyMo Info Sports Stream. Fredericktown at St. Genevieve girls basketball action tonight. The first game for both of these teams, by the way, in the MAAA Large Schools Division. For your play-by-play tonight, here's Jacob Vinson.
Thank you, Nick. St. Genevieve, the Dragons coming in 11-0 on the season, fresh off of their second win over the South Iron. They won that one 52-41. You heard Coach Jordana Walk-Robinson talk about it in the pregame, said first half wasn't that great, made some adjustments at halftime and really turned it on in the second half. Came out with a big victory in that one over South Iron. For Fredericktown, they're 3-10 this season, and they've lost quite a few games in a row, 6 in a row to be exact. They lost to Donovan their last time out, 52-31, and you heard Scott Davis talk about it's really just been one quarter that they've been struggling in. He really wants to see his team put 4 quarters together, and he thinks they'll have some success. We'll take a look at your uniform check, brought to you by Serenity Hospice Care. Peace of mind when it matters most. SerenityHospiceCare.org. St. Genevieve, they'll be wearing their all-white uniforms with green and black trim as they have their home uniforms on. And for Fredericktown, the Lady Black Cats coming in, all-black uniforms with gold trim. The tip is up, and the Black Cats will come away with it. As number 14, Kaylee Slinkard, the senior shooting guard, will bring it up for them across the timeline. Here are the Black Cats on the right wing. Slinkard with it. The Dragons will drop back, and it looks like a 2-3 matchup zone a little bit, as they have Dodd running through the middle of that zone right now. Here's Dodd on the left wing. She's met on the perimeter. Ball moving around for the Black Cats. Tap at the key will go to Mathis. They'll switch it along, back inside to Mathis. She'll face up, kick it back out. 3 ball on the way. That one's short from Slinkard. And Frederick and St. Genevieve will have the rebound. Here's Macy Reynolds, averaging 18 a game, the point guard for this St. Genevieve squad. Just a junior is Macy Reynolds. She'll set up the offense. Top of the key goes left side to Dodd. Dodd looking down low. A little spin move for Bumgarner. Can't get it to go. Gets her own rebound. Back up with it, and she gets the 2 points to go.
That's what she can do. Sydney Bumgarner is relentless on the glass. Leads her team in rebounds and also assists, by the way.
Sydney Bumgarner coming in, averaging just under 10 points a game. And you mentioned it, 8.5 rebounds and just under 5 assists. Back at the other angle, the Black Cats, and it's blocked by Bumgarner. She'll get the rebound. Quick pass up. It's going to get tipped out of bounds. And it will stay with St. Genevieve, but a great start for the junior.
Oh, and by the way, she also averages 2 blocks a game, too. You saw how quick she got back to reject that shot. She does absolutely everything for this team.
2-0 here early for the Dragons. 6:49 to play in the first quarter. Quick pass down low is tipped out of bounds again. They were looking for Bumgarner in the post, as she is the tallest player on the Dragons team, standing at 5'10". Kendall Dodd on the other side of the ball for the Black Cats stands at 6 foot. Quickly in to Ella Reed. She misses the shot, and the Black Cats will outlet it. Up top to Mathis. Pulls up from 10 feet. Can't get it to go. Gets her own rebound and blocked by Bumgarner again. Back out to Rake up. Top of the key. Slinkard will take a shot. Can't get it to go just inside the 3-point line. And the Dragons back with it on offense. Bumgarner all the way to the middle of the lane. Nobody picks her up. Dumps it off. The missed shot by Aubuchon. And there's Bumgarner again. Bumgarner all over the place. Cleans up the rebound. Puts it back in for 2 more points. She's got 4 in the first quarter, and that's the score. 4-0 with 6:10 to go. A press here for St. Genevieve. Black Cats barely get it across the timeline. Wide open layup down low is missed by the Black Cats. Evan Davis. And the Dragons back with it for St. Genevieve. A foul on the other end, and Megan Aubuchon is going to be at the line for 2 shots.
And I love the activity of Sydney Bumgarner, but hey, that press right there that St. Gen set up was looking pretty strong. Mallory Mathis, she's the senior point guard out there for Fredericktown. A lot of poise I'm seeing from her. here in the early going as Abishan misses the first free throw. It's just what Scott Davis talked about, though, just the inability to make some shots. Fredericktown's getting some looks right now, just have to knock them down.
Megan Abishan misses the second one there. She was 1 of 5 in their last game against South Iron. She shoots at just 27% from the charity stripe this season. Missed both of them there. 4-0, 5:48 to go in the first quarter, and a turnover for the Black Cats here on the near sideline. Trying to break the press, threw it over the head of number 3, Mallory Mathis. Dragons back with it. Macy Reynolds will bring it up the left side. She'll be on the left wing with 5:41. Goes into the corner, brings it back, reverses it along the perimeter, and we'll find Fleek. Fleek looks down low, finds Abishan off the glass and gets it to go. And a quick timeout call by Coach Scott Davis right in front of us. Doesn't like the way it's going for his team. 6-0 here early, 5:31 to go. But he said in that pregame interview they were down 9-2 early to Donovan, and it took a timeout early and came back, and they ended up leading after that first quarter.
Yeah, they've certainly been here before with the early deficits. What's interesting, though, and another thing he pointed out, is that even with the tough starts to the first quarter from an overall standpoint hasn't really been the issue. It's been the quarter after that, the second, when they get into a little bit of trouble. The counterpunch is met with a counterpunch by the other team, and so that's kind of been the issue for Fredericktown of late. I expect them to come out of this timeout and put together a good possession. You've seen it. They've gotten a couple good shots, just haven't quite got them to go down yet. So we'll see if that starts to change.
That timeout brought to you by Patsy's Furniture. You'll love to shop at Patsy's in Park Hills. 6-0 here early for the Dragons. 5:27 to go in the first quarter. Black Cats break the press this time. Here's Dodd between the circles, dribbles it to the right side. Passes it off to Mathis, who's going to set up the offense. Dragons drop back in their zone. Into the corner, now reversing along the perimeter. Here's Rake up with it. Back to the right wing. Mathis down low. Good pass inside. Blocked by Bumgarner. And there's going to be a tied ball. It's going to be a jump ball going the other way for the Dragons.
Well, we continue to track Sydney Bumgarner. She's now over her season average of 2 blocks a game. She's got 3, and, well, we're not even 3 minutes into the contest here in quarter number 1.
Black Cats are going to make a sub here and bring in Lydia Mell, the freshman. Mel will come in for Evan Davis. Evan Davis had that shot early on. She actually had 4 points in her last game against Donovan. Didn't play too much. Had 4 points, 3 rebounds, and 2 steals. Limited action, played pretty well. She is coming off of an injury. She comes out here early. 6-0, 5 minutes remaining. Quickly down low to Fleek. And the little turnaround jumper from the block goes off of the glass.
It's that big-to-big passing that St. Jen's known for, and it's so much easier when Fleeg and Bumgarner can both shoot the 3 ball. They can make the entry pass as well from the outside.
Black Cats struggling across the timeline, and that's going to be a 10-second violation for the Lady Black Cats and another turnover for Fredericktown. The Dragons press giving them fits right now as Bumgarner will take it out straight across from us on the far sideline. Macy Reynolds will set up the offense for the Dragons. She'll stand between the circles. Fredericktown in a 2-3 zone. Reynolds takes a step to her right now, passes it to the left in the corner to Bumgarner. Looks down low, back along the perimeter to Fleek. Inside, missed pass, and it's turned over to Fredericktown. Fredericktown almost turning it back over. Mathis will get it back in the middle to Dodd. Takes a shot, and she misses. Offensive rebound. A whistle, and they're going to call it foul on the rebound. Rake-up went right back up with it for Fredericktown, and she's going to be at the line for 2 shots.
Well, nice for Fredericktown to get a couple of freebies here. They have struggled to get shots to fall from the field, obviously with the goose egg on the scoreboard, and, well, there's a free throw miss right on cue.
So the first free throw is missed from Rake-up. Rake-up coming into the game just a 45% free throw shooter. Second one is good. So it's 8-1 here with 4:15 to go in the first quarter. Dragons on top. The home St. Genevieve Dragons on top by 7 early. Rake-up knocking down 1 free throw there. Macy Reynolds will cross the timeline for the Dragons on the right side. Passes it to Bumgarner on the left wing. Back to Reynolds in the corner. Now to Ella Reed in the middle. Taking a drive in goes Abby Moore, newly into the game, the sophomore. She misses, but it gets tipped out of bounds. And it will stay with the Dragons under the basket. Bumgarner will take it out. She'll be the trigger man. Right under the basket on the right side. Looking inside, passes it quickly in, and a great use of the contact there. Took the contact was Abby Moore. And she's going to be fouled on her way up and go to the line for 2 shots.
Yeah, Abby Moore, a player that got big minutes as a freshman last year, so she's certainly battle-tested already. Sydney Bumgarner is always going to be the one, by the way, to take it out on the baseline. Just such a talented passer and always makes the right play.
Abby Moore knocks down the first free throw off of the bench, averaging 5.5 points a game and 6.5 rebounds. Second free throw on the way. That one is short, and Fredericktown missed the rebound initially, but now they'll pick it up. Black Cats looking to push it. On the right wing, Mathis down low is Raycup. She misses it off the glass. Offensive rebound, back up with it. Missed again by the Black Cats. And there's Bumgarner for another rebound. Quickly back at the other end. Great save from going out of bounds. Reynolds has it left wing. Bumgarner tap at the key. Crosses behind her back. Floater on the way, no good. Offensive rebound for the Dragons. Back up is missed. Rebound fought for will go to the Black Cats. 3.5 to play. Dragons on top, 9-1. Fredericktown back with it offensively. Mathis on the left wing, looking inside. She'll go across court past the Raycup. Now inside to Dodd, faces up, dribbles to her left, puts up a shot, and she misses. And the Dragons will come up with the defensive rebound. Now Bumgarner bringing it up. 3:11 to play in the first quarter. Reynolds on the right side, spots up for three. That one's short off the mark, but an offensive rebound again for the Dragons. Bumgarner, she'll take a three. That one's no good. And another offensive rebound. Bumgarner left baseline, drives in, and a wide open layup, gets another 2 points to go. And she's got 6 already.
And St. Genevieve's just pounding it inside, aren't they? I mean, how many offensive rebounds, second, third, fourth chances at times are they getting?
11-1, 10-point advantage for St. Genevieve. Back at the other end goes Mathis, and that one will drop. Pulled up from about 8 feet in front of the basket. 11-3, 2.5 to play. Macy Reynolds at the other end for the Dragons on the left wing. Reverses it along the perimeter. Now looking inside, back out to Reynolds, fakes a three, drives in, floater from 10 feet is short. And the rebound to the Black Cats. Quickly outletted up top to Mathis, 2-on-1. Mathis pulls up from 10 feet from the left baseline, can't get it to go. And going into the corner goes Abby Moore to get the rebound. Bumgarner quickly up, almost turned over. Reynolds has it, driving in. Right hand, no good, off the bottom side of the backboard. And an offensive rebound goes back up and in for Megan Aubuchon.
Once again, 3 chances at the basket. St. Genevieve just doing what they want inside.
2 minutes remaining here in the first quarter. Blocked by Bumgarner again. Now a 2-on-1 for the Dragons. Reynolds up top. Aubuchon again. Can't get it to go too strong. Offensive rebound, though, for Abby Moore. Abby Moore, 2 more. And another timeout by Scott Davis. We'll take a short break. Stay with us on the MyMo Info Sports Stream.
Hey, if you haven't been to Patsy's Furniture in Park Hills lately, then you haven't been to Patsy's Furniture. Man, the selection is as good now as it's ever been. And that's saying something. Seriously, stop by and say hi to Chris and Jamie. The first thing you'll notice is just how nice they are. They won't hard sell you at all. They'll just let you look around and offer you help when you need it. And we're talking about really nice furniture, too, from some of the best-known brand names in the business. Hey, maybe that's why Patsy's Furniture is my only stop when I do my furniture shopping. Patsy's Furniture, right off Highway 67 at the Parkway Drive exit. You'll love to shop at Patsy's.
Second timeout taken by Coach Scott Davis in his 7th year at the helm for the Fredericktown Black Cats. 3-10 this season, visiting the St. Genevieve Dragons, who are undefeated, fresh off of their win over South Iron for the second time this season. 1:43 remaining in the first quarter, 15-3. The home Dragons on top, and almost another turnover for the Black Cats. Here's Raycup pulling up from the elbow, in and out, no good. And the rebound to the Black Cats. Back up it goes, no good. And Bumgarner's there, stolen away by Raycup. Raycup with the left hand, can't get it to go again. And now the rebound to Fleeg. Fleeg looks up and will find Macy Reynolds for the Dragons. At the other end, off of the glass, misses. Rebound fought for in the middle, a tied ball. And it's going to be a jump ball going the other way for the Lady Black Cats.
I think both teams are struggling on their first opportunities from the field. The difference is that St. Gen is generating second and third chances. Fredericktown did right there, but that's been something that's been missing for the Black Cats.
And another turnover for the Black Cats. Here's Marissa Fleet, goes up with the right hand and trying to take a charge with the Black Cats. They're not going to get a call. And it gets put back up and in. Abby Moore, another 2 points. Almost stolen away by Fleeg again. Raycup will pick it up. 55 seconds remaining in the first quarter. It's going to be another 10-second call if they can't cross it. They do. It goes out of bounds, and it's going to be last off of St. Genevieve.
Just feels like St. Gen's setting up a literal wall. I mean, they've got some long arms on that roster, and that's just a part of the issue. They've got a little bit of height to go with it, too, and Fredericktown's just struggling to get it up.
Just under 50 seconds to play here in the first quarter. 14-point advantage for the home St. Genevieve Dragons. Dropping back in their 3-2 zone defense. Crossing it cross court to Raycup for the Black Cats on offense. They got 35 seconds remaining here in the first quarter to try to cut into that 17-3 advantage by the Dragons. They'll go right side to Mathis, drives to the right wing. Now Raycup driving in from 15 feet, kicks it back out in the corner. Errant pass is going to be picked up by Mathis. They'll stay with it. Into the corner, and a missed three-pointer. But an offensive rebound by the Black Cats, put back up and missed by Baumgartner, and she'll bring it back up now for the Dragons. 10 seconds here for the Dragons. Right side to Morgan and make that Schwentz. 5 seconds to Reynolds, driving in, right hand on the way, off the glass, no good. Offensive rebound, Fleegs there at the buzzer. 19-3, the St. Genevieve Dragons rolling in quarter number 1. And we will have some analysis when we get back. 19-3, the Dragons take quarter number 1 here on the MIMO Info Sports Stream.
For 57 years, the staff at Farmington Presbyterian Manor have dedicated ourselves to providing our community the best independent living, assisted living, skilled nursing, memory care, and short-term rehab. We are proud to be part of the Parkland community and provide the quality health care you deserve. Call 573-756-6768 today and schedule a visit to find out more about Farmington Presbyterian Manor.
There's no need to be scared of flu season. Just say boo to the flu and head over to Parkland Health Mart Pharmacy for your flu shot. It's the perfect way to protect you and your family, and no appointment is necessary. Just pop in when you have time, and we will have you on your way in just a few minutes. Cash prices are available, or we're happy to bill your insurance. We know you have better things to do than be stuck at home with a nasty case of the flu. Come see us at Parkland Health Mart Pharmacy in Deloge, Fredericktown, Ironton, and Farmington.
Look at your Parkland Health Mart Pharmacy scoreboard, committed to improving the health of their patients and positively impacting the communities they serve. The St. Genevieve Dragons on top 19-3 after the first quarter here at home against the Fredericktown Black Cats, and Genevieve will have the ball to start out the second quarter, but it's a missed shot by Marissa Fleet. So the Black Cats will have it on offense now, down 16. Here's on the right wing to Mathis, looking around. The Dragons still playing in that zone defense they've been playing all game, a 3-2 zone defense it looks to be. Now on the right wing is Dodd. Kendall Dodd hasn't been able to get much going, their star center. Into the corner. Now back, reversing along the top of the key for the first time. We see Kylie Maddox played in the JV game, played very well in that one. Here is Maddox. She'll take a three, and she's going to knock it down. So coming off the bench is Kylie Maddox, knocks down a triple, and it's 19-6.
Yeah, Fredericktown just needs some people to step up and hit some shots. How about the freshman Maddox putting it in there?
And it's blocked down low by Dodd. Going up with it was Ella Reed. Reed couldn't get it, but it's going to be out of bounds, and it will stay with the Dragons under the basket. Baumgartner will take it out. Looking around, gets it into Reynolds on the right wing. Passes it off to Baumgartner. 6:59 to play here in the first half. 19-6, Dragons on top. Fleegs on the left corner. Versing along the perimeter to Baumgartner, top of the key. Now right side Reynolds. Reynolds driving into the elbow, pulling up, floater on the way, back off the rim, and no good. A rebound to the Black Cats, and they'll bring it up slowly. This is Slinkard with it. Quickly up to Mathis. Mathis, cross-court pass on the side to Dodd. She'll drive in, pull it back out as she almost ran into a double team. Now another cross-court pass, finds Mathis. Mathis fakes a three, drives in a little Euro step, gets the foul, and she's going to miss the shot. So she will be at the line for two.
A nice drive inside there for Mathis, and she's the type that can certainly attack the basket. It's just that Fredericktown's had a hard time getting into their half court as Mathis's first free throw is good. A little bit better here in the opening minutes, a little bit more poised in the second quarter. We'll see if that continues.
3 points for Mathis now. Second free throw on the way. And that one's off the back iron, no good. 19-7, 6:25 to go in the second quarter. St. Genevieve on top of the Fredericktown Black Cats. St. Genevieve 11-0 on the season, trying to keep their undefeated season alive. The regular season champs last season in the MAAA Conference Large School Division. Here's Macy Reynolds on the right side for the Dragons. Cross court. Black Cats playing in their 2-3 zone defense. Now Marissa Fleeg with it with 6 minutes. Marissa Fleeg and Macy Reynolds have just been passing it to each other. Now Fleeg will drive in off the glass, and in and out. It doesn't fall. Looked like it was halfway down, pops out, goes out of bounds last off of her last, and the Black Cats will get it back.
It might have been 3/4, 4/5 of the way down. I don't know about halfway down. I thought that one was in. I started to write it down on my score sheet here.
So the Black Cats will have to try to break the press of the Dragons again. They have Reynolds on the left side, back into the backcourt, and it's going to be picked off instead. Black Cats back with it. Now, out of bounds, and they're going to say it's going to belong to the Black Cats.
But even so, I mean, St. Genevieve just making it so hard for Fredericktown to get up the floor.
19-7, Black Cats do cross the timeline. 5:38 to go in the second quarter. On the right side now to Slinker. Being guarded by Fleeg on that right wing. Into the corner goes to Dodd. Dodd just standing there, 2 feet. Looks up, now takes a couple dribbles towards the top of the key and finds Maddox. Maddox fakes a pass inside. Dribbling around. Standing there, looking to pass off, and she'll find one of her teammates in Mathis. Mathis now will drive in. Middle of the lane, shot coming. And they're going to call a blocking foul off of the ball. That one's going to go on Megan Aubuchon, her second. And their Black Cats going to have it out under the basket.
A lot of fouls so far. Just 3 on St. Gen, 2 on Fredericktown. 5 minutes left in the second.
19-7 here in the second quarter. 5:14 to play. Black Cats with the ball. And Mallory Mathis, was going to have a wide open 3 in the corner. Mishandled the pass. And it went straight out of bounds. Goes right back to the Dragons.
Yeah, that's just unfortunate. It's been hard to find the cracks in the St. Gen defense. You're right, Mathis open. Just took her eye off the ball.
5 minutes remaining here in the second quarter. 19-7, Dragons on top. Baumgartner on the left corner. Reverses along the perimeter, finds Fleeg, top of the key, goes right side, Macy Reynolds. She'll take a couple dribbles with the left hand, go back left. Now Baumgartner in the left corner. Along the perimeter again to Fleeg. Now Reynolds back right wing. On the right side, on the right corner, I should say, to Ella Reed. Trying to get it down low was Reynolds. Gets picked off by Kendall Dodd. Kendall Dodd at the other end, working on Reynolds. Reynolds went for the steal, almost got it. Black Cat still with it. Mathis on the right wing. Now back left side. Maddox fires up a 3 again and knocks it down again. Instead, they're going to rule it a 2. Had a tiptoe on the line. And 5 points now for Kylie Maddox and a little offense off of the bench.
And a 6-0 run for Fredericktown here in the quarter. St. Gen still has not got any points.
Macy Reynolds finds her second 3 of the ball game. That one misses. Offensive rebound for Fleeg. Gets blocked, gets it back again, and she gets that one to go down for a deuce.
Well, there's the second chances that haunted Fredericktown in the first quarter.
Where it's Fleeg with 6 points. As we get a blocking foul on St. Genevieve again. This time, it's going to go on Abby Moore, her first.
Yeah, just as Mathis was coming up the floor, got bumped a little bit there.
21-9, 3:59 remaining. Slinkered in the middle, takes a jump shot from 10 feet, can't get it to go. And the rebound to the Dragons again. Macy Reynolds will walk it up the court for St. Genevieve across the timeline. Goes right side. Fleeg back to Reynolds. In the corner goes Baumgartner, right back to Reynolds. They're trying to get it in the middle. The 2-3 zone working so far for the Black Cats as the Dragons haven't had too many opportunities inside. They reverse it a couple of times and then finally get it in there. But right now, just passing along the perimeter and being very patient. Here's Fleeg on the right side on the right wing. Now cross-court pass to Reynolds. Fakes left, goes right. Pulls up from 10 feet, misses badly. And Black Cats are going to push it on the offensive attack. At the other end, Euro step again. This one is going to be a travel. It should be, and it is. Mallory Mathis at the other end tried to Euro step and took one too many of them.
Yeah, just what you said. One extra step. Without that last one, she would have been in position. But the turnover for Fredericktown, unfortunate. Momentum may be going towards St. Genevieve here as the second quarter hits the second half of the frame.
And a foul now on the Black Cats. They had Macy Reynolds trapped in the corner and got bailed out in that corner. 3 minutes remaining as that foul is going to go on number 14, Kaylee Slinkert.
By the way, no points for Macy Reynolds yet, which is surprising, being that she leads the team with 18 a game.
Reynolds had 20 in their last game against South Iron. Hit 9 of 12 from the charity stripe in that one. 21-9 right now, 2:49 remaining in the second quarter. Wide open down low is Ella Reed. And Ella Reed will knock it down, and we're going to get a whistle. It looks like Evan Davis was struggling with her knee brace that she has on her left knee. They blow the whistle to stop the play so she can readjust it.
Yeah, that's exactly right. And, of course, Davis came back in their last game against Donovan, played a few minutes, that knee injury, and that's why she's wearing the brace. Now she's back in the starting lineup, but looks to have a little bit of a equipment malfunction perhaps.
It looks like they're saying it kept coming loose and they don't want it to keep coming off there, so they're going to wrap it on her left knee right now, so they're going to bring in Ray Cup for the time being. So Evan Davis on the sideline right now. They're going to tape up her knee brace that kept falling down. Here's Kylie Maddox for the Black Cats, and an errant pass is going to be picked off by the Dragons. At the other end, Reynolds, jump stop, goes up, and gets her first 2 points to go off the glass.
Always nice when you can get your first 2 points on an easy layup. That'll get Macy Reynolds going.
25-9, 2:24 to go. Maddox on the other side, down low, blocked away by Fleeg. Outside now, the offensive rebound, and a three-pointer is good by Mathis. Great job by the Black Cats to stay with it after the block. Back at the other end go the Dragons. 2:07 to play, and a double dribble by Macy Reynolds. 25-12, and the Black Cats with a chance to cut into the lead a little bit more.
And Mallory Mathis, kind of the one player for Fredericktown that's been consistent shooting the three this year at 36%. A big one there. Fredericktown actually has a couple three balls.
Three ball coming again. This time Slinkard off the back iron, too strong. And the Dragons clearing the rebound. Going the other way, and we're going to get a foul called on the Black Cats. Breakup, can't believe it. Pushing the issue was Abby Moore. And she got fouled in the process, as that foul is going to go on number 14, Kaylee Slinkard. Her second foul. They're in a stack play here for the Dragons. Quickly into Marissa Fleeg out under the basket. Back to Baumgartner. Turns around, goes up with the right hand. Contact, no call. Gets her own rebound. Back up this time. She is going to be fouled, but cannot make the basket. She'll be at the line for 2 shots.
She's an absolute menace on the glass, and at the free throw line, she's going to be solid too. I mean, we saw her hit a couple of big ones in the Central Christmas Tournament Finals as she, well, right on cue, misses the first one here. But a couple big threes, a couple big free throws. She's made for the big moments, and she's good at the free throw line especially.
Dominates in almost every aspect of the game. Misses both free throws there. A 69% shooter coming into this game. 1:43 remaining in the first half. 25-12. A three coming from Maddox. And that one's no good, but she's going to get her own rebound. Drives back in baseline. Passes it off to Russum. Russum has it, looking to pass off, and they're going to call 3 seconds in the lane. Held on to it a little bit too long. Got to pass off to Maddox at the end of that call, but it was a little too late. 25-12, a minute and a half remaining in the first half. Dragons on top, and they have it on offense. Macy Reynolds across the timeline. Goes left side to Baumgartner. She'll drive in. Now spin around. Back left side. Reynolds. 3-ball coming. That one no good. And the rebound to rake up for the Black Cats. Picks up her dribble, though. And now she's in a trap situation. They're going to call a timeout so they don't turn the ball over. So Scott Davis now using his third timeout of the half with 1:13 to go in the first half, 25-12.
Yeah, and you know what St. Genevieve's so good at, Fredericktown sending a leaker out on those missed shots quite a bit. Fredericktown's not able to find that person that's running down the floor. The reason for that is St. Genevieve's got a couple defenders with long arms up in the ball handler's face. I mean, immediately, right on the spot. And so Fredericktown just can't get out on the break. Even when St. Genevieve's missing a shot, they're still able to set up their defense so quickly. So it almost doesn't matter. Miss, make, either way, it's not going to be easy to get up the floor. And that's kind of what Fredericktown's struggling with right now.
25-12 right now, 1:13 remaining in the first half. 5 team fouls for St. Genevieve, 4 of them for St. Genevieve, 5 of them for Fredericktown. And you mentioned not too many fouls throughout the first half. We only have a minute to go, and neither team looks like is going to get in that wanted bonus situation. So we'll wait and see if that happens in the second half. But the Black Cats looking to get some points on the board going into halftime and trying to get that momentum going. He talked about it's really been one quarter, and right now it was the first quarter for him.
Yeah, I was going to say the second actually hasn't been too bad. St. Genevieve scored 6, and Fredericktown has scored 9, so it's actually been the Black Cats winning in this second frame, believe it or not. But, yeah, the first quarter is going to give them a mountain that they're going to have to overcome.
Black Cats looking to break the press again, and it's going to be a turnover right back to the Dragons. Raycup tried to pass it over the top to Maddox. It was over her head and hit the out-of-bounds marker. And now with 1:07 to go, the Dragons will have the ball. 25-12, they lead it by 13. Right side to Baumgartner on the wing. Facing around, facing up, now pulls it left side, finds Reynolds. Reynolds drives to the right side. Fleeg now on the right wing. Macy Reynolds goes top of the key with 52 seconds. Fleeg back with it. 2 defenders coming now, high post inside, back out to Fleeg. She'll spot up for 3 on the way, and it's good. Marissa Fleeg knocking down the triple. As she's got 9 points in the first half. 36 seconds remaining, 28-12, and a turnover by the Black Cats. Baumgartner bringing it up. In the middle of the lane, crosses over, right hand, and it's good again. Sydney Baumgartner, 2 more. She's got 8 of them. 30-12 now in the first half. The Dragons on top. 5 quick ones. Back at the other end are the Black Cats, and it's blocked. The Dragons coming up with it. That was number 10, Ella Reed. 14 seconds remaining. Macy Reynolds will have it for the last shot if she wants it. She'll give it off to Bumgarner with 8 seconds. 30-12 they lead. 5 seconds now, Dragons. Reynolds, 3-ball on the way. And that one's in and out. Offensive rebound, back up and in. And at the buzzer again, Abby Moore. She's got 2 more points. And she's got 7 at the half now, a 20-point advantage for the St. Genevieve Dragons over the Fredericktown Black Cats. We'll have your halftime show, your Midwest Sports Center halftime show after this short break. Stay with us on the MyMo Info Sports Stream.
Are you ready for an exciting new career that offers job security, flexibility, and independence? Rankin Technical College in Perryville is now accepting student applications for a 5-week CDL training class. The Gilster Mary Lee Corporation will provide the necessary funding for program training. If your application is approved, you'll receive a benefits package, which includes miles paid by the hub, paid downtime, unloading allowances, vacation, Christmas, and holiday bonuses, plus insurance. Call Mike Welker at 800-851-5371.
When it's all said and done, what really matters? For Serenity Hospice Care patient Jack, hospice isn't about giving up. It's not about the end. It's about right now. It's about spending precious time with the people we love.
Come on, Grandpa!
And the little moments that create lasting memories. It's focusing on what's important to you. And remembering, life is beautiful in all stages.
Flex Equipment was founded as a family-owned and operated business, where it remains to this day. Known best for selling exceptional equipment such as Case IH, Hustler, Vermeer, Cub Cadet, Massey Ferguson, and many more. Flex Equipment is a proven company with certified technicians and customer service where you're more than just a number. Our certified technicians can diagnose, troubleshoot, repair, and maintain your equipment. Not just one color, but every color. Even if you don't purchase your equipment here, we can provide you with the best service available and the largest selection of parts. As the months turn colder, it's time to service your equipment, get it ready for spring and summer. Winterize your equipment and tune up any equipment that you'll need over the winter. We do that here, and we do it well. If you're in the market for a new compact tractor, blades, whatever the need, see us here at Fliggs Equipment. Make us your first stop. Fliggs Equipment, Highway 32 in St. Genevieve, and on the Outer Service Road in Ludington. Online 24/7 at fliggs.com. Fliggs Equipment. Let our family serve your family.
Welcome to the Midwest Sports Center halftime show on Regional Radio.
This is Josh Harris, the owner of Midwest Sports Center in Farmington. Remember, for all of your on-the-road, off-the-road, or on-the-water fun, come and see us, Midwest Sports Center in Farmington.
Midwest Sports Center halftime show. Stop by, see Josh and the gang at Midwest Sports Center today on Walker Drive in Farmington. Kawasaki, Suzuki, Polaris, Can-Am, Spyder, and Sea-Doo. Like them on Facebook or shop them online at Midwest Sports Center. On the road, off the road, or in the water, Midwest Sports Center has it all.
And we welcome you back to St. Genevieve. St. Genevieve Dragons 11-0 on the season, welcoming the Fredericktown Black Cats. We're 3-10 on the season, and it has been all St. Genevieve in the first half. 32-12, they lead it at the halftime for your Midwest Sports Center halftime show. And Nick, they've been putting on the pressure in the full court, dropping back in the half court, but really they're getting the job done in transition, being patient on offense.
Yeah, I mean, that's the name of their game. I mean, and once they get the lead is when they're probably most dangerous. They are fantastic front runners, being that they rebound well, they defend well. I mean, they do all of those things that shorten the game as far as, offensive opportunities for the other team well. It's interesting, Fredericktown was actually up. I think we said it a couple minutes before we went to break that they were winning that quarter. A late flurry there from St. Gen, and you called it at the end too. A couple of buzzer beaters for the Dragons at the end of both quarters respectively. That's kind of been the story of this one. I mean, second chance, third chance, fourth chance, whatever you want to call it. Both of the buzzer beaters came on second chances. Throughout the entirety of those first 16 minutes, there were second chance points all over the place. St. Genevieve's been able to score, but their defense has also been suffocating. 3 points and 9 points in back-to-back quarters. For Fredericktown, you won't win many games doing that.
And really, St. Genevieve is doing it without Macy Reynolds. Macy Reynolds is playing. She's averaging 18 a game, but she's only got 2 at the half right now. Everyone else has really been chipping in. Sydney Bumgarner has been massive and right from the get-go.
Yeah, I think for Reynolds, I mean, it's partially by design that she only has 2 points. She has struggled with her shot, let's be clear. But you see it, when Sydney Bumgarner's on, she lets Bumgarner, control the offense. She'll defer to her if that's what's working. And it just speaks to the versatility of Bumgarner to be able to post up, to be able to dribble, to be able to do all these things. And when Macy Reynolds isn't on, it's really, you don't want your best player, your leading scorer at least, to struggle with their shot. But it's good for St. Genevieve to know they've got other options. They do. And Sydney Bumgarner at the half, you mentioned it, 8 points and also 5 blocks, by the way.
Not only getting it done offensively, but getting the job done defensively as well. And let's take you through those scores right now. Nick just mentioned it. Sydney Bumgarner with 8 points at the half. Marissa Fleeg actually the leading scorer for this St. Genevieve squad right now. She's got 9 at the half going on down. Abby Moore with 7 of them. She had 2 more right at the end of the half right there. Megan Aubuchon has 4, Ella Reed with 2, and Macy Reynolds with 2. And that brings us to the 32-point first half points for the St. Genevieve Dragons. For the Fredericktown Black Cats, Mallory Mathis leads the way for the Black Cats with 6 of them. Kylie Maddox actually coming in off of the bench, knocked down a triple. She actually knocked down about as deep as a 2 as you can hit. She had her tiptoe on the line. She's got 5 points. Lindley Raycup has 1, and that's your 12 points for the Fredericktown Black Cats. And Nick, if you're going into the second half for the Black Cats and your head coach Scott Davis, what are you saying at halftime right now?
Well, just to be confident in some outside shots, because you're going to need to hit a few to get back into this game. Certainly, Fredericktown's gotten a couple of second chances themselves, not nearly as many as St. Genevieve's have. They just haven't been able to capitalize on them. And what they're going to need to do, if they have any chance of winning here in the second half, is move a little bit from the inside to the outside. It's simple math. I mean, they're going to have to hit some 3 balls, especially with the amount of second chances that St. Genevieve's getting. And that's going to be the key. That's something that Fredericktown has struggled with. We mentioned it. Mallory Mathis really the only consistent three-point shooter throughout the year. They're going to have to hope for somebody to catch fire, and that's going to be their only opportunity probably.
It's the Midwest Sports Center halftime show, 32-12 at halftime right now, and you can listen to this and all of our games online at mymoinfo.com, courtesy of Coles Tractor and Equipment in Farmington, home of the LS Tractors. Lead the herd, don't just follow. Coles Tractor and Equipment, Highway 32 in Farmington. Just a few minutes left here in the Midwest Sports Center halftime show, so we'll take a short break and be back with the second half action here on the MyMo Info Sports Stream.
Eating good in the neighborhood at Applebee's sounds so good, doesn't it? Hi, I'm Amy Cousins, General Manager of Applebee's in Farmington. You and a friend can start with 2 side salads or an appetizer to share, then choose any 2 full-size entree from the 2 for $20 dinner lunch menu. Or pick 2 items to create your own combo meal from the classic or signature lunch combo menu. Soups, salads, chicken fajita roll-up, clubhouse grill, or chicken tenders. There's so much to choose from, and it's all under $10. Dine in or call it in. Applebee's on Cars Boulevard in Farmington.
Dear Cabin Fever, we've got the cure to cool you down. And it all starts with a new 2020 Toyota. When winter says, stay home under a blanket, the Camry comes out to play. The 2020 Corolla is hotter than ever, with tons of tech to keep you plugged into your favorite apps, music, and more. Snowy hills don't stand a chance against the RAV4's available all-wheel drive with multi-terrain select. And with over 200 horses under the hood, RAV4 weathers the toughest storms. Grab the family, hop in the Highlander, and go build some snowmen. Everyone will be comfy with available heated front seats and cushy seating for up to 8. With 11 all-wheel drive or 4-wheel drive models to choose from, Toyota will get you everywhere you need to be this season. See you in the snow. Toyota. Let's go places.
See Twin City Toyota, I-55 at the Herculaneum Auto Mall exit, or visit them online at twincitytoyota.com.
Rolling hills, wooded forest, pasture, crops. If you've ever dreamed of having a place of your own in the country, we can help. So get back to your roots and back to the country with a fixed rate loan from First State Community Bank and our partner, Farmer Mac. We'll work hard to find the right financing for your recreational property. See the team today or visit fscb.com for more information. First State Community Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
32-12 at the half. The St. Genevieve Dragons on top of the Fredericktown Black Cats. The St. Genevieve Dragons, coached by Jordana Walk-Robinson in her second year, won the regular season MAAA Conference Champion title last season in the large school division, and Doing a pretty good job so far this season. They've got a win, almost about to get a win under their belt under the Fredericktown Black Cats, so long as they keep up what they've been doing in the first half.
Yeah, certainly a good start to large school division play for St. Jan in a very tough division. I mean, with the likes of North County and Central, it's not going to be easy. By the way, North County and Central playing right now over on J98, the boot. Nathan's on the call there. But yeah, anytime you can, perform like this against any team in your own division, a 20-point halftime lead, and really just, strong on the glass, strong as far as taking care of the basketball. Maybe the outside shooting hasn't been there, just the 1-3 for Marissa Fleeg, but it hasn't even mattered. I mean, the scoring has been plenty enough, and St. Genevieve's rolling right now.
8 minutes on the clock, third quarter about set to go here, and the Black Cats will have it to start it out. They're down by 20 to start off this third quarter, and they're going to start off with a turnover. St. Genevieve at the other end. Macy Reynolds lost the handle on it, went up, misses the shot, and there's going to be a tied ball. And it's going to go to St. Genevieve and stay with them under the basket.
Great effort from Megan Abishon there. Gave up the rebound, but was able to get in position just to get her hands on the basketball to force that jump ball.
Baumgartner quickly into the corner. Reynolds across the perimeter. Now to Baumgartner on the right side. Quickly down low to Fleek. Beautifully played, but it's blocked. Blocked again by the Black Cats. Dodd got both of them, and she'll come up with the ball. Great defensive stand there by the Black Cats, and mainly Kendall Dodd. 7.5 to play here in the third quarter. Wide open three coming from Slinker. That one's in and out. And St. Genevieve with the rebound. Quickly up at the other end. Fast break for Macy Reynolds, and she'll knock it down. Wide open layup for Reynolds. She's got two more. And it's 34-12 now with 45 seconds gone here in the third quarter. Black Cats trying to break the press now. Dodd is going to have to get it across, and that's another 10-second violation.
Yeah, 10 seconds, that's a long time to get the ball up the floor. Obviously, for example, in the NBA, it's only 8 seconds. You really don't see that too often called. It just speaks to the amount of effort and intensity that St. Genevieve's exerting on defense.
St. Genevieve playing some suffocating full-court pressure, and they've turned them into 2 turnovers, at least just from 10-second violations. The Black Cats almost get a steal there. It's tipped out of bounds. And the Dragons will have it on the far sideline on their half.
And obviously it's just kind of a product of, you want to go and you want to just make that move and get up the floor as quickly as you can. But St. Genevieve, when you do that, I mean, they're poking the ball loose. They're in the lanes. I mean, it's just everything that St. Gen can do right defensively. They're doing it.
34-12, 6:45 to go in the third quarter. St. Genevieve with it on the offensive side of the ball. It's Aubuchon with it, goes in the corner to Fleek. She'll reverse it along the perimeter, almost throws it in the backcourt. Now Macy Reynolds will have it. Back right side to Aubuchon, and it's turned over. Rake up with it, pushes it at the other end, left hand off of the glass, and it's a good layup. Lindley LaRake with the 2 points, and it's 34-14.
Rare fast break basket there for Fredericktown. Love to see that for Scott Davis and the crew.
A whistle, and the ball's going to be going the other way. A turnover again by St. Genevieve, and we're going to get a quick timeout call, the first timeout of the game by St. Genevieve and Coach Jordana Walk-Robinson. We'll take a short break. Stay with us on the MyMo Info Sports Stream.
Gateway Motors in Fredericktown, Missouri invites you to come on down and let us help you find your next vehicle. Purchasing a car, SUV, or truck can be an overwhelming experience. The Gateway crew will help you find the right vehicle for your personal or family needs. We offer 24-month or less, no-interest loans for qualified buyers. Come on down to 509 Lincoln Drive and let us help you find a reliable vehicle that fits your wallet.
Back-to-back turnovers on back-to-back possessions for the St. Genevieve Dragons, and a quick timeout call by head coach Jordana Walk-Robinson. Black Cats easily break the press at the other end. Mathis has an open layup. She's going to miss it, though. Offensive rebound, and Dodd is going to get fouled on the putback. Kendall Dodd will be sent to the line for 2 shots. That foul is going to go on number 22, Marissa Fleeg, her first.
Can't imagine that that's what Coach Walk-Robinson wanted out of the timeout. I mean, Fredericktown got up the floor fairly easily as the first free throw is good here for Dodd. Missed the initial basket, and St. Gen kind of recovered nicely, but ended up sending the Black Cats to the line.
Dodd, 73% from the free throw line, knocks them both. She's got 2 points, only had 2 points in their last game against Donovan. She's got 2 points right now. 34-16, 6 minutes remaining in the third quarter. St. Genevieve on top at home. Here's Fleeg in the middle, almost turned over. Bumgarner picks it up. She'll go up with it, misses it, gets her own rebound, and the second chance is good. Cindy Bumgarner shaking her head, saying it's too easy. 36-16, back out to 20. The Dragons on top. And some more full court pressure. The Black Cats struggling to get through it. If one of them goes deep, you can just chuck it and get it over easy, and there it is. Mathis is going to spot up for three. Thought she had it, missed it, and an offensive rebound for Dodd again. Goes back up, in and out, no good. Another offensive rebound. Davis was there, she got blocked. Now Bumgarner, one-handed pass, and a quick pass to Reynolds, and Reynolds has a wide-open deuce. 38-16, the 6th point of the ball game for Macy Reynolds. Make that 8th. Now back at the other end, Kendall Dodd spots up from 15 feet off the back iron, no good. Bumgarner, another rebound. She'll come the other way across the timeline. Goes left side to find Reynolds. Thought about taking the three, now finds Fleeg. Back right side to Aubuchon, in the corner to Reed. Reverses it to Fleeg. Fleeg will drive in, gets a seal off from Bumgarner. And she got fouled on the way up, so Fleeg will be at the line for 2 shots.
I mean, anybody can attack the basket, too, on this St. Genevieve team. They've got a lot of slashers. Marissa Fleeg's the one that can actually shoot the ball from distance consistently. Already has knocked one of those down and goes to the free throw line, misses the first.
Fleeg coming in, a 62% free throw shooter. At 12 points on 5 of 7 shooting and 7 rebounds against South Iron their last time out. She'll knock down the second free throw. Fleeg had 9 points in the first half. That's her 10th one right there after the good second free throw. 39-16, 4:47 remaining in the third quarter. And now the Black Cats easily break the press. Mathis, cross court, had an open pass on the block to Dodd, and she would have had an open layup if it was a little bit softer. Hits her hands and goes out of bounds for another turnover.
And then after that, Aubuchon, after it went off of Dodd's hand, did a good job of sealing her off from trying to get the basketball, letting it go out of bounds, and now St. Gen gets to set up their half-court offense.
23-point advantage for the Dragons, tipped out of bounds, and it's going to stay with St. Genevieve on the far side. Black Cats went for the steal, and Kaylee Slinkard couldn't quite get it. 39-16, 4.5 to play. Bumgarner with it in the high post, lost the handle, got it back, and now it is stolen away by Davis for the Black Cats. Outlets it to Dodd. She'll turn around and go the other way with it to the right side. Across the timeline, drives in, has to get a head up to try to get a pass off. She's being hounded by Macy Reynolds. Now Dodd will go left side to Mathis. Back to Reynolds, a give and go. Spots up from 15 feet, in and out, no good. Bumgarner another rebound. And Bumgarner's now going to bring it up for the Dragons. 4 minutes remaining in the third quarter. Top of the key. Crosses behind her back, lost the handle, almost stolen away. On the ground, fought for, and we're going to get a jump ball. And that one is going to go to the Black Cats. So a nice job by Slinkard again, tying it up and getting the ball back as they get a couple of subs for the Black Cats. Kylie Maddox back in, as well as Lydia Mell.
And now Marissa Fleeg's going to come back in for St. Gen as well. Elle Reed to the bench.
39-16, Dragons on top by 23. 3:55 remaining in the third quarter here on the MyMo Info Sports Stream. We're at St. Genevieve. The undefeated Dragons taking on the 3-10 Black Cats. And here's a Black Cat shot by Dodd, off the mark again, off the back iron. Oh, going the other way is Reynolds. Quick outlet pass up to a wide open Aubuchon, who knocks down another deuce. Aubuchon, 2 points here in the second half. Quickly at the other end is Mathis. Gets the roll to go off the front iron, makes it 41-18. So Mathis gets a deuce to go. 3:23 remaining here in the third quarter. Reynolds on the right wing, reversing along the perimeter to Fleeg. Now in the middle to Bumgarner. Down low again to Aubuchon. Gets fouled in the bucket, will go. Great pass from Bumgarner, and Aubuchon will be at the line for a bonus shot.
Megan Aubuchon has really upped her production from a year ago. Around 3 points per game last year, now is near 11. I mean, she has had a heck of an improvement from sophomore to junior season.
She gets the free throw to rattle in and makes it 44-18. 9 point of the ball game there for Megan Aubuchon. 3 minutes, 8 seconds remaining. Another turnover by the Black Cats. Macy Reynolds at the other end, blocked hard by Kylie Maddox, but they're going to get a foul on the body. My goodness, Kylie Maddox with some aggression on that one.
Macy Reynolds came out of it smiling. You know, up top it looked clean, but obviously the body down low, and That's why Reynolds kind of crashed into the ground, but she's all right, and she's up to take the free throws.
So Reynolds will be at the line for 2 shots. The 70% free throw shooter knocks down the first. I mentioned how she had 20 points. She shot the ball not very well, 4 of 21 against South Iron, but like I said, went 9 of 12 from the charity stripe. Hits the first one here. Second one is good as well. Nothing but net. Another 2 points for Macy Reynolds. She's got 8 of them on the ball game. 46-18, Dragons on top. 3:02 to play in the third quarter. Across the timeline comes Mathis. Cross court to Dodd. Wide open. Spots up from 10 foot. That one rattles out again. She's had about 4 shots throughout the game that have gone halfway down and come right back out. Dragons back with it on offense. Bumgarner top of the key. Goes right side Fleet. Quick pass down low. And a great pass down low finds Abby Moore, who gets a 2 points to go. Timeout taken by Coach Scott Davis. It's a 30-point advantage for the Dragons, and it's going to be a full timeout. We'll take a timeout as well. Stay with us on the MyMo Info Sports Stream.
With the new year comes the resolution to living a healthier lifestyle. You're on your way when you put Farm Fresh Prairie Farms dairy products on your family's table. Wholesome, delicious dairy products like yogurt and cottage cheese, sour cream dips, and milk. Prairie Farms is farmer-owned and has delivered to your local grocer since 1938. Add Prairie Farms to your breakfast, lunch, or dinner table and be on your way to a healthier new year. Prairie Farms, dedicated farmers, happy cows, and good milk.
Robinson Well Drilling and Electric is your water well drilling service in Perryville. For many years, they have provided a variety of services, including water well drilling, pump replacement, pressure tanks, and much more. They have the experience and skill to handle the job with professionalism and courtesy. They stand by the work they do and strive to put their customer satisfaction at the forefront. For the great service you deserve, visit them online at robinsonwelldrill.com or call 573-547-2504. It's Robinson Well Drilling and Electric in Perryville.
30-point advantage for the St. Genevieve Dragons, 11-0 on the season, and we are here in St. Genevieve for this one. 2:36 remaining in the third quarter. The Black Cats with the ball. Kylie Maddox has it top of the key. She'll dribble with her left hand inside, pass it off to Russell, back outside. Slinkard, 3-ball, and that is good. Kaylee Slinkard knocks one from deep, a 31% three-point shooter, and makes it 48-21. Bumgarner's going to bring the ball up now for the Dragons. Fleet will cross-court pass it over on the left side. Reed has it, now reverses it along to Morgan Schwentz. In the corner, he's going to go back to Reed, back to Schwent. Now tap the key to Fleet. Schwent wide open, steps inside the three-point line and rattles it in. Morgan Schwent on the season, just 2 points a game. She gets a deuce right there and makes it 50-21. 1:46 remaining in the third quarter. Inside to Russum. Thought about facing up. And now Mathis is going to have to go get it between the circles after the errant pass. Maddox back with it, top of the key. Reverses it along the perimeter to Reynolds. Make that Mathis. Mathis drives in, pulls up, down low to Russum. Blocked away by Bumgarner. And now Schwent has it, tried to pass it off, stolen back by Mathis. Mathis has it for the Black Cats, and she'll get it to go off of the glass. Mathis, another 2 points for her, and she is up to 10.
Yeah, maybe the lone bright spot for Fredericktown, too, with Mallory Mathis. Like you mentioned, 10, and Fredericktown's got 23, so she's got nearly half of the total.
50-23, just 60 seconds remaining in the third quarter. On the right side to Abby Moore. Moore will reverse it along the perimeter to Fleeg on the 10-foot attacking volleyball line. Drives in, high post, down low, Bumgarner backs down, and the right hand is good. Sydney Bumgarner has been absolutely phenomenal distributing the ball, but gets another deuce to go right there. At 8 first half points, that's her first 2 of the second half. Quick shot at the other end by the Black Cats is missed. Offensive rebound. Maddox has it. Just outside the three-point line, passes it off to her counterpart. And Lydia Mell, she misses. And Bumgarner, yet another rebound. Back at the other end goes Fleeg. Off with the right hand, and she knocks it down. Fleeg, a wide open layup. And she's got 2 more. 12 points now for Fleeg. 52-23, 14 seconds remain here in the third quarter. Inside to Russum, lost the handle. Picked up by Maddox. Almost stolen away again at the half-court line. Fight for it, and that should be a backcourt violation.
I don't think Abby Moore realized that when she dove into the front court, tried to pass it backwards to Bumgarner, who was in the backcourt.
Abby Moore in the front court, like you said, past the back, hit Baumgartner in the knee. And now the Black Cats will have the ball with 4 seconds remaining in the third quarter. Here's Mathis with it, gets a screen to the right side, drives in, floater from 12 feet is no good. And the third quarter score is going to read 54-23. Fourth quarter action coming up here on the MyMo Info Sports Stream. Stay with us on Regional Radio.
Have you ever misplaced your debit card and worried while you try to find it? Hi, Paul Hale here at New Era Bank, and our new app offers Secure Swipe. Secure Swipe allows you to turn your debit card on or off from the convenience of your cell phone. While your card is off, you have the safety of knowing that no one can access your account from your debit card. Download our new app today and get this and many other new features. Call or visit any of our locations to get more information or visit our website at www.newerabank.com. New Era Bank, member FDIC.
Fourth quarter action about underway here in St. Genevieve. 54-23. The host Dragons on top of the visiting Black Cats. The Dragons 11-0 on the season. 3-10 are the Fredericktown Black Cats. The first game for both teams in the MAAA Large School Division matchups. And St. Genevieve, they went 5-0 last season, and they're taking care of business here in the first game this season.
Yeah, they certainly are, and it's what they've done all year long to this point. I mean, you mentioned the undefeated record last year. They're probably, in fact, I would venture to say they are a better team than they were a year ago with 4 starters returning. By the way, they'll return 4 starters next year, too. But just, some extra experience. Pretty much everybody that's in the rotation now played at least a little bit last year, and that's just been big, the extra year. And building that chemistry in St. Genevieve is showing what they're made of here.
Kendall Dodd will have it for the Black Cats to start the fourth quarter. In the corner to Mathis, fires the 3 and rattles it in. And like Nick mentioned in that last quarter, one of the lone bright spots for the Black Cats so far this game, she's got 13, 54-26. Fleeg on the right wing. A little bit tighter defense from the Black Cats here. Baumgartner down low, facing up, passing out top of the key. Reynolds open for 3. That one's no good. Offensive rebound. Instead, it's stolen away by Dodd. Kendall Dodd will bring it up now for the Black Cats. Across the timeline, in the middle of the lane, to the basket, wide open, and can't get it to go. Missed the shot, but fighting for the rebound. She's going to be fouled. And the Black Cats will take it out under the basket.
That was a great move to get inside. Nobody stopped the ball there for St. Genevieve, but Dodd just couldn't quite get it to go.
Ella Reed is going to be tagged with her first foul. Black Cats taking it out. They might get a 5-second violation here. Instead, they get it in at the last second to Maddox. Fires the 3 off the back iron, no good. And the rebound to the Dragons. Baumgartner will bring it up. 54-26, 7:06 to play in the fourth quarter. Down low to a wide open Aubuchon, and she gets another deuce. Megan Aubuchon had 4 first-half points. She's got 7 second-half points for 11 of them. 56-26, 30-point advantage for the Dragons. Raycup will fire 3. That one catches nothing except for the hands of the Dragons. Baumgartner will bring it up now. Send Genevieve on top by 30 of them. 6:40 to go here in the fourth quarter. Baumgartner on the right wing. Cross-court pass to Reynolds, and she's going to travel with it. Left too soon and didn't put the ball on the ground fast enough. 6.5 to play. A sub here for Fredericktown. Kylie Maddox will go take a rest, and Evan Davis looked like she checked into the ball game. 56-26, and Fredericktown will have it on offense. Mathis to the right side will find Slinkard. Slinkard in the triple threat. Gets it into the high post to Dodd. Into the corner goes Mathis. She'll drive in baseline, pass it off to Davis. Touched her last. And instead, they're going to say it's going to stay with the Black Cats.
Well, I was going to say, I started pointing the other way. I thought, like you did, that might have been off of Davis. The refs say that it's off of St. Gen. Fredericktown to trigger in from the baseline.
It'll be Mathis to get it in. Trying to find someone. And finally throws it to the top of the key and finds Dodd. Dodd, high post, back left side. Slinkered another 3-ball, almost wedged it. And now Baumgartner with the rebound. Back up, all the way at the other end goes Aubuchon again, streaking to the basket. And 2 more for Megan Aubuchon. She's got 13 points now for the Dragons. Dodd at the other end on the right wing for the Black Cats. Turnaround jumper on the way, and that one finally rattles in for Kendall Dodd. At 2 points in the third quarter from 2 free throws. And finds another 2 right there for 4 of them. Back to a 30-point advantage, and Aubuchon wide open again. 5 fourth-quarter points early in this fourth quarter, and it's 60-28.
And Baumgartner is putting on a passing clinic. Just a moment ago, the long outlet pass there, just a quick bullet pass inside.
Inside goes Mathis, and Mathis will get the runner to go from the middle of the lane. 60-30. Still a 30-point advantage with 4:55 remaining in the fourth quarter. Baumgartner has it, goes right side Fleeg. She'll spot up for three, and she's gonna catch it. Nothing but net for Marissa Fleeg, and it's a 33-point advantage. And the last timeout taken by Coach Scott Davis for the Fredericktown Black Cats. 63-34, 44 to go in the fourth quarter, and we'll take a 30-second break. Stay with us on the MyMo Info Sports Stream.
Hi, this is Brad Smith at Lucas Smith Chrysler Center. You are local, home of the no bull deal. The word local, you've heard the phrase shop local, buy local, but do you really think exactly what that means? When you shop here at Lucas Smith, you put your trust in the hands of all of my employees who also eat, play, work, live, and shop local. Jefferson County is their home too. Why drive for miles when you can buy what's right here in your backyard? All we ask at Lucas Smith Chrysler is to give us the chance to earn your business. Please shop local, and remember, Lucas Smith Chrysler Center in Festus.
Hi, welcome to the UPS store.
Yeah, I'd like to ship this package.
Great, I can help you with that and every other ing.
Did you just say every other ing?
Printing, packing, copying, faxing, freighting, any ing your small business needs.
Shredding.
Yep.
Mailboxing.
Uh-huh.
Notarizing?
That too.
Wow, that's really some ing.
Now you're getting it.
The UPS store. Every ing for small business. And of course, shipping.
Hi, this is Jim, owner of the UPS store in Festus. See us now at our new location at 650 North Creek Drive next to Tiger Express Car Wash.
33-point advantage here with 4:40 remaining in the fourth quarter. Black Cats with the ball here at St. Genevieve. Taylor Raycup with it. Make that. Raycup will go to the right side for Mathis. Mathis misses the shot. Raycup's there for the offensive board. Off the glass, no good. Another offensive board tipped away. Back up with it and fouled is Slinkard. And now Slinkard will go to the line for the two shots. I keep calling Lindley Raycup Taylor Raycup. I have no idea why, so I apologize for that. But Lindley Raycup doing a nice job getting a couple shots up there. And now Slinkard will be at the line for two.
Well, as Slinkard makes the first free throw, I think the people understand it is your fourth day on the job, in fact, so just learning the area and the players.
That's right. A couple of good free throws there from Slinkard. Makes it 63-32. Bringing it up the court is Morgan Schwent, and it's stolen away by the Black Cats. Raycup again, passes it off to Mathis. Mathis goes up with it off the glass and gets the deuce to go. Mallory Mathis with another pair as she catches up to 16 of them now. Make that 17 points. 63-34, within 29 are the Black Cats before that triple.
That's Allison Braun with the big three from the right wing. How about that, as St. Genevieve's made quite a few subs here late.
The first three of the game first three of the season, I should say, for Allison Braun was 0 of 2 before that one. 63-34, three coming from Mathis. That one's no good. Dodd the offensive rebound for the Black Cats. Back off to Slinkard, misses it short, and the rebound to the Dragons. 3:06, Schwent down low, missed pass. Dodd's going to steal it away for the Black Cats. 63-34, 3 minutes remaining. Dodd bringing it up all the way by herself from the free throw line, takes the shot, it's no good, and another rebound for the Dragons. No starters in here for the St. Genevieve Dragons, getting some experience through some younger players. Morgan Schwent with the ball right now gets the most of the playing time out of these five. Here's Braun on the right corner. Back inside to Schwent, takes the elbow jumper, and that's going to rattle in. Morgan Schwent with her fourth point of the ball game. 68-34, 2.5 to play in the fourth quarter. Driving in goes Mathis, and they're going to get a foul. And I believe that's going to go on Morgan Schwent.
Always fun to see, you know, in these types of situations, some of the players, like you said, the younger ones get in, hit a couple shots, and then the reaction from the older players now on the bench with their night done. Just so happy for, you know, those players that do a lot behind the scenes in practice and things like that. It's fun to see. It's certainly good to see, and St. Genevieve continues to build on that lead, even with some of these players in.
A lineup change for Fredericktown as well. 4 of them come out, 4 of them come in, and a quick inbounds pass is going to stay with the Black Cats under the basket. Madison Bowman taking the ball out. Looking to get a pass off, we'll find Lydia Mell. Down low to Russum. Russum trying to face up. She's going to be fouled in the process. Just the 5th team foul on the Dragons. 2 more before they get to a 1-in bonus, but it is a running clock. And so there is still a minute and a half to play in this game. 68-34. Bowman looking to get it in again. We'll find Raycup, make that Mell. Mell turns around to Dodd. Dodd on the left wing with a minute 17. She's going to drive to the left side, bring it back right to the middle of the free throw line. Drives in the middle of the lane, misses the shot again. And Morgan Schwent going the other way. All alone, goes up with the right hand. Can't get it to go. Rebound fought for, and we're going to get a tied possession. It's going to stay with St. Genevieve with 58 seconds.
Head coach Jordana Walk-Robinson up and applauding the effort for St. Gen.
Allison Braun will get it in. Schwent takes the jumper from 15. Off the mark, no good. Kendall Dodd the rebound for the Black Cats with 45 seconds. 68-34, St. Genevieve on top by 34. 38 seconds remaining in this one. St. Genevieve looking like they're going to keep their perfect record, 12-0, and here's a turnover by the Black Cats. Allison Braun will bring it up. Braun will find Schwent on the right wing, reversing along the perimeter. 22 seconds, a 3-ball coming, and that one's off the mark from the Dragons, off the top of the backboard and over, and that'll be an out of bounds, and back to the Black Cats with 13 seconds. Kylie Maddox has it with 10, 68-34. The Black Cats will get the last shot here. Dodd from the left wing takes the triple. It's no good. Rebound to the Dragons, and that's going to do it. St. Genevieve keeping their home court alive and keeping their perfect record alive, 68-34. A very good win for the St. Genevieve Dragons as they improve to 12-0 on the season. And the Fredericktown Black Cats fall to 3-11. The Home Pools and Spas post-game show will be coming right after this. We'll have some interviews with both coaches, and we will have your Applebee's player of the game. Stay with us on the MyMo Info Sports Stream.
In 1973, Comtree was established to meet a great need through opening a halfway house. The spark of meeting residents' needs continues to reignite in 2019. We've expanded our services to become the mental health safety net of Jefferson County while offering nationally recognized dental care and primary care. We invite you to join the Comtree family tree. Call 877-COMTREE or visit us online at comtree.org to schedule an appointment. Welcome to our family tree.
This is Dr. Karen Melton at Hearing Care Partners. We hope you don't miss a single thing this sports season. Stop by for a free hearing screening so you'll hear every play and the person sitting right next to you. One of the best parts of the game is chatting with old friends and making new ones. We wish all our local players a safe and healthy sports season. It's Hearing Care Partners. Find us online at hearingcarepartners.com.
Whatever your educational goals are, you can achieve them at Jefferson College. With caring faculty, convenient locations, and award-winning academic programs, your future is Jefferson College's focus. To learn more, call 636-797-3000 or visit jeffco.edu for a complete list of degrees and programs. Enroll now.
For higher education, for higher expectations, Jefferson College, Jefferson College.
This is Sam from the Jefferson County YMCA inviting you to join the Y. Pay no joining fee in January, saving up to $100. Whether you're looking to get healthy, make new friends, or spend more time together as a family, the Y will help you succeed. Enjoy group exercise and water fitness classes for free. Try pickleball, swim in the pool, or walk the indoor track. Take advantage of our free wellness consultations, fantastic personal training options, free child watch for household members, and so much more. Call 636-931-9622, visit gwrymca.org, or stop by the Y today.
Let's check in with Josh Harris now at Midwest Sports Center in Farmington, Poplar Bluff, and Festus. And Josh, I understand the selection of off-road, on-the-road, or on-the-water vehicles is really great right now.
Yeah, you know what? This time of year we try and stock up, Mark, and get ready for the riding season. But right now they've got huge rebates out, rebates up to $3,000 on select products. Stop in and see us. We have 3 great locations to serve you. If you're up north, we've got it at Festus and Farmington, now in Poplar Bluff.
You can enjoy a hot tub year-round, but nothing beats slipping into a hot tub when it's chilly out. Hi, I'm Megan Osbar, manager of Home Pools and Spas in Leadington. When you invest in a hot tub, you're investing in relaxation and therapy for your family. We can get you and your family into a new hot tub, and we can service your existing hot tub. Any brand, model, or year. Find us online at homepoolsandspas.net and on the outer road just south of the Leadington exit.
It's your Home Pools and Spas post-game show here in St. Genevieve. When it comes to family fun, there is no place like home in Leadington. Jacob Vincent here, joined by Nick, oh my goodness, Lewis.
There you go.
Okay. I can
Again, fourth day on the job. We're good.
I'm good with first names so far. Last names are starting to escape me a little bit. Nick Lewis is joined by me. Jacob Vincent here on the MyMo Info Sports Stream and the Home Pools and Spas post-game show. St. Genevieve taking down the Fredericktown Black Cats 68-34, and they were great in almost every aspect of the game.
Yeah, I mean, whether it's offensive rebounds, putbacks, even a little bit of three-point shooting at times when, they were left open, and just defensively, we saw a couple of 10-second violations here tonight. You don't usually see that. 10 seconds is a long time to get the ball up the court, but St. Genevieve with the long arms, good positioning, height, all of that put together just caused fits for Fredericktown all night. And, Fredericktown, I guess in the second quarter with a couple minutes left, they were winning that quarter, and you thought maybe they can build a little bit of momentum towards half and make this a ball game. But St. Genevieve just closed on a flurry at the end of the second quarter there and put it to bed and put it away. And just a clinical performance overall from St. Gen.
St. Gen played very well and had a lot of players play very well in that one. Sydney Bumgarner played well throughout the whole game and teamed up well with Megan Aubuchon, especially in that second half. Megan Aubuchon had 11 second half points, and a lot of those points were coming off of assists from Sydney Bumgarner, who had 8 in the first half, 4 in the second half, ended with 12, had a lot of assists, had a lot of rebounds, and had 5 first-half blocks, added on a couple more in the second half. So she really did it all in that second half.
And that's what we said going into this game. I mean, there's not a thing on the floor that Sydney Bumgarner can't do. She can hit the three ball at a decent rate for a post player as well. Ball handles when Macy Reynolds isn't in the game, and sometimes even when she is in the game. Defensively solid. I mean, there's a reason she was a dream teamer last year. And, that she had an off-season knee injury that, she didn't end up playing volleyball. Usually she plays volleyball. She comes back to basketball. Maybe not all the way there at the start of the season. Points per game just a little bit down, but there's been some emergence, some emerging players, I should say, for St. Gen that have taken some of the load off her hands. And, well, it's just been a great season for Sydney Bumgarner. It continues to get better as it goes on.
St. Genevieve improving to 11-0 with a 68-34 victory over the Fredericktown Black Cats. It looks like we're going to have Jordana Walk-Robinson join us here shortly as we get ready and keep going with our Home Pools and Spas post-game show, as we'll get joined for the post-game interview with Coach Jordana Walk-Robinson. We're kind of up above the court here. She's trying to get close to the headset, and she is going to walk around and join us here shortly. So we will be joined by head coach Jordana Walk-Robinson in her second season at the helm for the St. Genevieve Dragons, who just improved to 12-0 on the season. They won the conference title, regular season title last season in the large school division of the MAAA conference. They get their first victory here tonight against the Fredericktown Black Cats. Their next game will be against Valley Catholic, and we will ask Coach Walk-Robinson about that in her second season. She's just about with us, as we'll let Coach get under the headset here. Coach, thanks for joining us here on the Home Pools and Spas post-game show. Got to be happy with what you saw from your team there. A big win over the Fredericktown Black Cats. They were a tough team coming in, the 34-point victory, but kind of just take me through your initial thoughts from that victory.
Yeah, I mean, came out and ready to play and got some easy points at the very beginning, and the second quarter started off a little slow, but was able to make some adjustments, and there's going to be ups and downs, and I think we just kind of maintained our flow and played some good defense and kept them off the glass.
Now, just give me a few thoughts on what you thought of Sydney Bumgarner. I mean, she played phenomenal really from the start, from the tip-off, had a few points, and really distributed the ball well, especially in that second half.
Yeah, I mean, like we said pregame, she's sometimes my 1, then 2, then 3, then 4, then 5, and so she can play any spot, and she sees the court really well, and she has great hands, great touch, great read on the ball, and so she's able to do really good things defensively, and she protects the paint a lot, and then also offensively, you know, obviously she's a good passer too. She sees the floor really well.
Now you guys get your first win in the MAAA Conference Large School Division. You're undefeated on the season, 12-0, and you have Valley Catholic coming up. What problems are they going to present to you on the road?
They play pretty good defense, and they have some shooters and some bigs inside, so we're going to have our hands full, I believe. It's always, us and the girls, we joke about it, they'll shoot lights out against us, so guaranteed they'll be making threes left and right.
Well, Sydney Baumgartner was doing good in the neighborhood all game, and she is going to be our Applebee's of Farmington Player of the Game.
All right,
so
thank
there
you.
is that, and thank you for joining us, head coach Jordana Walker-Robinson. We appreciate it, and good luck the rest of the season.
Thank you so much, and we appreciate your coverage.
So Jordana Walker-Robinson, St. Genevieve Dragons head coach, 12-0 on the season. We'll take a short break, and then we'll be joined by head coach Scott Davis of the Fredericktown Blackcats. Stay with us on the MyMo Info Sports Stream.
Looking for Mineral Area College spirit wear, trendy college wear, school supplies, art supplies? In the market for a new laptop computer or other electronics? Check out our expanded bookstore on Mineral Area College's Park Hills campus. Not sure what to buy? A gift card might be just the thing for the Mac student in your life. Visit Mineral Area College's bookstore today on the Park Hills campus near the Leadington Park Hills exit. It starts here. Mineral Area College.
Hey, if you haven't been to Patsy's Furniture in Park Hills lately, then you haven't been to Patsy's Furniture. Man, the selection is as good now as it's ever been. And that's saying something. Seriously, stop by and say hi to Chris and Jamie. The first thing you'll notice is just how nice they are. They won't hard sell you at all. They'll just let you look around and offer you help when you need it. And we're talking about really nice furniture, too, from some of the best-known brand names in the business. Hey, maybe that's why Patsy's Furniture is my only stop when I do my furniture shopping. Patsy's Furniture, right off Highway 67 at the Parkway Drive exit. You'll love to shop at Patsy's.
For 57 years, the staff at Farmington Presbyterian Manor have dedicated ourselves to providing our community the best independent living, assisted living, skilled nursing, memory care, and short-term rehab. We are proud to be part of the Parkland community and provide the quality health care you deserve. Call 573-756-6768 today and schedule a visit to find out more about Farmington Presbyterian Manor.
28-12, and a turnover by the Blackcats. Baumgartner bringing it up. In the middle of the lane, crosses over, right hand, and it's good again. Sydney Baumgartner, 2 more. She's got 8 of them. 30-12 now in the first half. The Dragons on top. And that was your play of the game, brought to you by the Doe Run Company, providing the minerals and metals we need to power our future. That play of the game, Sydney Baumgartner brought it to us. She assisted the ball well, blocked the ball well, got a lot of rebounds, and scored a good amount of points as well.
Yeah, she did all of those things, and you heard Coach Walker-Robinson always complimentary of her. She always gives an all-out effort. Like we said, nothing on the court that Sydney Baumgartner can't do, and she's got a good cast of players around her as well that help her out too, always running. And Sydney Baumgartner, you can see why she leads the team in assists. Those outlet passes are just always on point, and I think just the team around her knows how to play to her strengths, and they do a good job of working together.
St. Genevieve improving to 12-0 on the season. Fredericktown dropping to 3-11 on the season. They will actually take on Farmington at home in their next matchup. And we just saw Farmington a few games ago against Arcadia Valley, and that is going to be a good matchup for Farmington and the Fredericktown Blackcats.
Yeah, a measuring stick of sorts, just being that, we did just see Farmington struggle with AV, one of the better teams in the small school division. Just saw, St. Genevieve, what they did to Fredericktown here. So, it's going to be one of those things where both teams, and of course Farmington's in action against Potosi right now, close game over on KREI. But when you look at it overall, and we'll take a look at our Hearing Care Partners broadcast schedule here in just a moment, and that's part of the schedule is what's going on right now over on KREI. But, you look at it for Fredericktown and also Farmington. It'll be interesting to see how that one goes, just being that both teams are coming off of some tough results of late, and just to see if they bounce back.
So 68-34, the final here tonight for St. Genevieve and Fredericktown. St. Genevieve still perfect on the season and trying to crack into those rankings and doing a phenomenal phenomenal job in her second season is Jordana Walk-Robinson. They will take on and travel to Valley Catholic. That'll be January 18th at 7:30, just in a couple of days. Fredericktown will take on Farmington at home. That is not until next week on the 23rd, as they drop to 3-11 on the season. So Fredericktown still some work to do, and especially in the MAAA conference in the large school division. But St. Genevieve starting off on the right foot.
Do want to say, coming up tomorrow, we do have some more ball games for you, a couple, in fact. Boys basketball, Potosi's at Farmington for that one. Of course, we've got the girls' version of that happening right now on KREI. And also over on AM 1400 KJEF, we've got some girls' basketball for you. St. Pius is at Herculaneum. That's a 6:45 start. That Potosi at Farmington boys action is at 7:15. So that's what we got going on tomorrow.
So, Nick, before we head out, your final thoughts on this matchup between the Dragons and the Black Cats and the victory for St. Genevieve?
Well, again, we've seen Fredericktown compete with some good teams this season. We brought up the South Iron example that happened in the Central Christmas tournament, so that was certainly one. So we knew that it was a possibility that they could be in this game late, and they weren't. And I think that that's a testament to St. Genevieve coming out with that focus here on their home floor, first game of division play, knowing they wanted to make a statement. And by the way, a huge statement being made right now on J98 with Central all over North County in a game that we thought certainly could have been close. Central up way up on Central after the third quarter. Central over North County, I should say. So that's an interesting note there for St. Genevieve. Yeah, I mean, to do this against Fredericktown, a team with some good players that are still trying to figure it out, certainly impressive for them to double up the Black Cats here tonight and go to 1-0.
Well, that's going to do it for us on the MyMo Info Sports Stream. St. Genevieve taking down Fredericktown 68-34. The Dragons improved to 12-0 on the season, and the Black Cats fall to 3-11. For Nick Lewis and Derek back in our studios to pull in the dials for us, I'm Jacob Vincent saying so long from St. Genevieve and have a beautiful evening.